Hello. Hi.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes, I
Okay.
can
What's
hear
your
you.
name?
My name is Oju.
Oju. Okay. You can call me Anu. How do you do today?
Anu, okay. Today,
Yes. How are you doing?
today, uh, I went to
Okay.
school today.
And where are you from, Oju?
I'm from
Osaka.
Osaka.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Ah. So, did you just come home? Oh,
You're
the internet is slow. Hello? Yikes. Is it my internet? Ah, it is mine. Geo is troubling. Oh. Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Okay,
Yes,
sorry
I can
about
hear you.
that.
Yeah.
So I heard you said you just came from school. Right. Okay, Oju, would you
Yeah.
like to introduce yourself? Would you like to skip it?
Yes. Yeah. I want to
Go
introduce
ahead.
myself. Okay. My name is Oju. I'm 14 years old, and during my free time, I like to watch YouTube videos, movies, and I like to use Instagrams, TikToks, yeah, SNS. Yeah. And I like to play with my dog and my friends.
Okay. The dog. Okay, you have a pet dog? How old is he?
Yeah.
She.
She is 0 years
Oh,
old.
it's a new pet. Did you just get it this year?
Um, Almost 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to the
Um, this
this
March.
March.
This March I
So,
get this March. Yeah, and her birthday is
oh,
December
okay.
10th.
Happy birthday in advance. That's very.
Yes. Oh,
Will you
yeah.
do anything special? Like, is will you give it cake? Her?
Yes, cake for dog cake and play a lot.
Okay. My
Yeah.
I had a dog. He died last year. He was 12 years old. But my one regret is
Yes.
we never gave it any cake. I thought cake was bad for dogs.
Ah, in Japan we
Uh,
have like the cake for
okay.
dog, and they don't use
Right,
bad
like
thing
the
for dog.
cream and the
So
sugar, which is
yeah. So maybe like I don't know what is made
okay.
from, but it is um I can get it on maybe pet shop,
Okay.
or
You can get it in
yeah,
a pet shop, right? In a pet shop.
in a pet shop. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I'm 27. Now I have a cat. I have a pet cat now, and his name is Neko. I named him after the Japanese word for cat, and he's 7 months old. I think they are the same age, almost. Yeah.
Mm.
And what else? I don't go to school anymore. My school days are over. I like I like running. I like marathons. And what do you watch on YouTube?
I watch
Right.
variety shows, and I
Uh-huh.
listen to
What kind
music.
of music?
Yeah, I listen to J-pop and
K-pop
K-pop.
and J-pop. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know any artists from that. Otherwise, I would have mentioned any. I like your hair. They're like, did you just
Mm.
shampoo it? Ah,
Yes, I just get, yeah,
I just got
shower.
showered, right?
I just got
Okay.
shower.
If
Yeah.
if you don't have any questions, we can start the lesson, right?
Yes,
Okay.
let's
Demand
start
for
the
instant
lesson.
noodles grows as fast food prices rise. Do you like instant noodles?
I don't
Me too.
really eat
But
it.
sometimes when I see them in the supermarket, I can't resist buying because they're so easy to make.
Oh yeah,
Is this Japanese?
yes, yes, it's Japanese one maybe.
Suribu. What is that? I don't understand. No, what?
Where,
This one.
where?
That's
Uh, Kunsei olive. So do you know
leaf.
olive?
Uh, Olive,
Olive,
like
olive,
the like.
olive.
Mhm.
Olive. Yeah. So
Oh,
roast olive,
okay,
salt.
okay. I've never tasted something like that. Okay,
Me too.
let's start from exercise one. Vocabulary, estimated of a value,
Estimated
number, size, etc. Roughly calculated.
of a value, number, size, etc. Broadly
Okay, this is
calculated.
rough with a f. Rough.
Rough,
Right, roughly.
rough.
An estimated 10,000 people joined the climate protest on Saturday.
An estimated 10,000 people joined the climate protest on
Demand.
Saturday.
A need for
Demand.
something to be sold, supplied, done, etc.
A need for something to be sold, supplied,
The
done, etc.
demand for plant based meat alternatives has been steadily increasing in recent years.
The demand for plant-based meat alternatives has been steadily steadily increasing
Okay, so
in
this
recent
is
years.
stead. Stead. Right. Right.
Steadily.
Middle class. Of
Middle
or
class.
relating to the social group between the upper and working classes.
Of or relating to the social group between the upper and
The
working
rise in
classes.
property taxes, is expected to affect many middle class homeowners.
The rise in property taxes is expected to affect many middle class
Consumer.
homeowners.
A person
Consumer.
who buys goods and services to use.
A person who buys goods and
Many
services to
consumers do
use.
most of their shopping online.
Many consumers do most of their shopping online.
Incorporate. Okay, once
Incorporate.
again, incorporate. To include
Incorporate.
something as a part of something else.
To include something as a part of something else.
Incorporating small amounts of exercise into your daily routine can reduce your risk of heart disease.
Incorporating small amounts of exercise into your daily routine can reduce your risk of heart
Serving.
disease.
An amount of
Serving.
food that is suitable for one person.
An amount of food that is suitable for
This
one
recipe
person.
should make 4 servings.
This recipe should
Okay,
make 4
very good. You're
servings.
doing a great job. Just 2 words. We'll repeat them again. First is steadily, and the second one
Steadily.
is roughly. Roughly.
Ruffling.
Lee. Right? Yeah.
Ruffling.
Okay. There's no
Roughly.
no sound.
Yeah.
No. The roughly. Very good.
Roughly.
Okay. Any
Roughly.
word that you
Okay.
don't understand, you can ask me right now.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't have any words. Yeah.
Article, repeat after me if you like. Demand for instant noodles grows
Okay.
as food prices rise.
Demand for instant noodles grows as food
People in
prices
many
rise.
countries are eating more instant noodles as food prices rise, a report said.
People in many countries are eating more instant noodles as food prices rise. A
The
report
cheap
said.
noodles have been popular in Japan, China, Vietnam, and other Asian countries for many years.
The cheap noodles have been popular in Japan, China, Vietnam, and other Asian countries for many
But
for many
sales of
years.
instant noodles have also grown quickly in countries such as the US, Mexico, Egypt, and South Africa, pushing estimated global demand to 121 billion servings in 2022.
But sales of instant noodles have also grown quickly in countries such as the US, Mexico, Egypt, and South Africa, pushing estimated global demand to 121 billion servings in
Global
2022.
demand grew by 2.6% in 2022 after a jump of nearly 10% in 2020 as the coronavirus pandemic began, according to the World Instant Noodles Association in Japan.
Global demand grew by 2.6% in 2022 after a jump of nearly 10% in 2020 as the coronavirus pandemic began, according to the World Instant Noodles Association in
From
Japan.
2018 to 2022, demand increased by 63% in Vietnam, 12% in China, 25% in India, and 53% in Nigeria, it said.
From 2018 to 2022, demand increased by 63% in Vietnam, 12% in China, 25% in India, and 53% in Nigeria.
As
Nigeria
food
itself.
prices rise, middle class consumers who did not eat instant noodles before are now incorporating them into their daily lives. Japan's Nissin Foods, a major international producer of instant noodles, told Nikkei Asia.
As food prices rise, middle class consumers who did not eat instant noodles before are not them into their daily lives. Japan's Nissin Foods, a major international producer of
Okay. International sales have increased at Nissin Foods and Toyo Suisun, another major Japanese noodle producer.
international sales have increased at Nissin Food and Toyo Suisun, another major Japanese
Both
noodle
companies
producer.
plan to open new factories in the US by 2025 to meet growing demand in the US and Mexico, Nikkei Asia said.
Both companies plan to open new factories in the US by 2025 to meet growing demand in the US and Mexico, Nikkei
China is
Asia
by
said.
far the world's biggest consumer of instant noodles.
China is by far the world's biggest consumer of instant
Demand there
noodles.
was 45 billion servings in 2022, 37% of the global total, the World Instant Noodle Association said.
Demand there was 45 billion servings in 2022, 37% of the global total, the World Instant Noodles
But demand
Association
per
said.
person is much higher in Vietnam at about 84 servings per person per year each year.
But demand per person is much higher in Vietnam, at about 84 servings per person
Demand per
each year.
person is 32 servings in China, 51 in Indonesia, 48 in Japan, and fewer than 6 in India.
Demand per person is 32 servings in China, 51 in Indonesia, 48 in Japan, and fewer than 6 in
Instant
India.
noodles were invented by Momofuku Ando, who started Nissin Foods. Ando began to sell his first instant noodles called chicken ramen in 1958.
Instant noodles were invented by Momofuku Ando, who started Nissin Foods. Ando began to sell his first instant noodles called chicken ramen in
Okay, Oju,
1958.
I must compliment you. You have a very clear voice and it's super easy to understand your reading. Yeah,
Oh,
good
thank you.
job. Very impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
Any questions? Okay.
No
I
question.
like your confidence too. Awesome. High five if you give it.
Yeah.
All right. By how much did global demand for instant noodles grow in 2022? Very quick.
2.6%.
What country consumes the most noodles per person?
China.
Okay, I want you to read the question again. It's a tricky part. Per person, they're asking.
Oh, uh, per person.
Right, it's Vietnam.
Vietnam,
When did Nissin Foods start selling instant noodles? Okay, so
1958.
chicken
Yeah.
ramen, is it still found in Japan? Chicken ramen? The
Yes, yes. It's very popular in Japan.
okay,
Yes.
I watched Naruto and he used to eat chicken ramen, Ichiraku.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, under Momofuku. Yeah. It's yeah, yeah, yeah. These days, like they made the no no soup, no soup chicken ramen. So just eat the noodles. Yeah,
Okay.
it's popular.
What
Yeah,
are your thoughts on the increased demand for instant noodles?
I think it is um it's the normal thing because from coronavirus pandemic many people works at home, so they eat at home. So yeah, I think it's a normal things to about increasing the
Okay, so
instant noodles.
everybody was working from home. So many people work at home. Since this is plural, we'll use work, not works.
Yeah,
Work.
a
How often do
work.
you
Yeah,
have noodles? Yeah.
noodles. Maybe 3 or 4 times in in for a
In a
week.
week? Okay, you can
In a
say it
week,
3 times a week, right? Simple.
3 times a
What are
week.
your
Yeah,
favorite 3 or 4 times?
3 or 4 times.
What are your favorite types?
I love noodles, so I can eat anything like ramen noodles, udon,
Right.
soba,
Udon, soba.
somen.
Have you tried
Yeah,
Korean noodles?
spaghetti. Korean noodles. Yeah, the the little bit
Not a little bit.
spicy
It's
one.
very spicy. I mean, what I forget the brand name. It
Shin
no.
ramen.
It has a very dark sauce. It has a red package. I don't remember the name.
It is shin ramen.
There's like
Like
3x written on it. 3x the spice or something.
I don't know, but I'm good at
Oh.
spicy one. So yeah, I love
Okay, you
spicy
should
food.
try Indian food then if you like spicy food. What are some of your favorite inexpensive foods?
Inexpensive
I like
foods.
candy.
Yeah, I like candy too, but um, maybe I eat, I eat, I eat. Yeah, candy, candy. Yeah, I eat candy
Okay.
too.
What else? There must be something else inexpensive. I think everything is so expensive you can't think of anything these days.
Um, but I like
Right,
cookies,
right.
chocolates. Yeah,
Snacks, right?
inexpensive one.
How did the
Snacks.
pandemic affect food prices in your country?
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know about
Did you
food.
used to buy chocolates back in 2019, 2020? No?
No,
Ice cream?
no,
Okay.
no. Just for
Okay.
normal. Yeah, I don't buy
Okay.
a lot.
Because I remember the things I used to buy, they're like 5 rupees up. 5 rupees is very less, but it adds up. Yeah, in only like 3 years. The fuel prices are up too. Anyway, do you think the way
Mm.
people eat in your country is changing?
I think no. Yeah. My country's people eat by hashi
Right. Okay.
chopsticks. Yeah, and they use yeah,
Are the
chopsticks.
chopsticks changing? Like, is the material changing? Are they using more reusable chopsticks, or is it the bamboo ones? Are they,
Um, we use the
uh,
wood wood chopsticks, but yeah, from a very very long time ago. But Korean and China use bamboo.
oh,
Korean use
okay,
metal.
okay.
Metal.
Yeah, because I remember reading a news about China. Like, they ran out of chopsticks once, so there was a
Oh,
they were cutting forests, and I don't know. I think they changed to bamboo or something. I don't.
ah, yeah. Oh, really?
Interesting, right?
Hmm.
Are there any great
Yeah.
noodle places in Osaka?
Yeah. Many
Tell me one.
places near my
Okay.
house too.
Is it like a famous brand, or is it like a local shop?
Local shop and famous
Both.
brand.
Oh.
Both.
Can you find a good noodles item in 7-Eleven?
Yeah, 70,
Right.
7-Eleven.
Do you have 7?
7-Eleven.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
convenience store, right? Yeah, it's um in Japan we have Lawson, 7-Eleven, Family Mart. Yeah, a lot of convenience store, but 7-Eleven um is most delicious
Okay, that
food.
is good information. Thank you. What are your
Yeah.
favorite quick and easy meals to make? Do you make anything?
Yeah, I can eat a little bit like fried rice, fried noodles,
Right.
fried noodles, curries.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are your favorite snack foods? We already discussed candy,
candy and
cookies.
chocolate.
Okay. Are there any foods or dishes that you'll never get tired of eating? Here's one for me.
Um,
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee. But maybe mm,
Well, you said noodles earlier.
noodles, ramen noodles,
What foods from your country would you recommend trying? Right.
sushi.
Any special kind of sushi?
Um, but oh,
Con-
com,
conveyor
belt
belt sushi.
conveyor belt machines.
Okay.
Sushi is inexpensive and
Right.
also
Right.
great.
And which fish do they
Yeah,
use?
they use.
Okay.
It depends to the
It.
shop restaurant, but they basic one is salmon, tuna, and maybe the white
Okay.
fishes like yeah, white
Okay. It
fishes.
depends on the shop, right? Not two. On.
Yeah, on the shop. It depends
Okay,
on the shop.
Oju, we are done with the lesson. You answered everything so good. Like, I learned a lot of new information. That is good.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you want to say? Because we have only a minute left.
Um, Indian. What is the most? What food do you recommend
India.
trying
Well, I
in
live in
India?
the north part because India is huge and there are so many differences. Like, every place has this own culture, own food. So I live in
Yeah.
Punjab, and from here, I can say butter chicken.
A
Yeah,
butter
butter
chicken
chicken curry.
curry.
You can try that with naan. You eat it with naan. You break a piece of naan
None, none,
and you
none.
eat
Yeah, I
with
know,
butter
none.
chicken. And what else? Well, something like
Mm,
sag. Sag is made of spinach. It is also
spinach.
super tasty. I used to hate it when I was your age, but now I like it.
Mm,
And biryani as well. It's just like fried rice, We call we call it
Fried
biryani.
rice.
Yeah. Okay. Good session, good lesson, and I hope you enjoyed,
Thank you.
because I
Yeah,
did.
good. You
Have a
too.
nice evening.
Yes.
Konbanwa. All right.
You
Your
too.
dog's barking. Say
Bye.
hi. See ya.
Thank
See
you.
ya. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye. See you.